Hello, this is Broyer. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager. We are doing better than I expected. I will take it. We are 13th and 15th in individual standings. Our team is 9th. We expected to be 10th, and we're actually not that far behind, 6th. So, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves to get two races in, but I'm pretty happy. That's a pretty good start. It's gonna help us out a lot. Car condition, yeah, the cars were pretty on the low end towards the end of that race. 38 hours to fix. That's fine. Let's go ahead and accept interview. Yeah. Etta Johnstort or whatever was hit by Andre Gomez during the race. Do you have a message for the Brazilian driver? That was terrible for Gomez. He needs to buck up his ideas up. Okay, I don't know what that means. It was a racing incident. Both of the drivers were at fault. I think Etta was at fault. You know what? Let's support our driver. It does mean that Etta will not be very likely to join us because we just added a trait where she's not going to talk to us. But that's okay. It's one driver, and I think we'll support our guy. Come on now. Dramatic race in Munich ends in Beauchamp. Good old Beauchamp. Nothing we can do with the car right this second because we do need to do some repair work. So we'll wait till that finishes before we come back in here. There we go. Car repairs done. And now we can go ahead and look at improving some parts. We're still looking at the engine and the shocks. We're already designing another engine though, so I don't need the engine here anymore. I think maxing out the reliability of that engine is fine. It's going to be one of our keeper parts. So that is okay. Anything else that I should jump on? Nah, let's go ahead and get that one maxed out as much as possible. Then as far as improvements, let's go ahead and put these shocks in there. I must have gotten rid of the wrong shocks earlier. I thought I'd get rid of the ones that already had some points, but that's okay. But we'll need a couple more points in the brakes, but we'll do the shocks for now. Shocks going to be one of the last pieces we probably replace anyway, so I'm okay with that. Let's just go ahead and focus all on reliability. It'll finish this quicker, and then it'll put all the points back into the shocks at that point anyway. Finished our other engine design. Very, very nice. Kind of mail we got. Introduction to the GMA. Okay, so those are the voting board that controls all the rule changes and things like that. We'll have to vote on something shortly. Very, very nice engine. This is going to be a really solid engine. I think we will go ahead and give her the better engine, but we'll give him a good engine, so that's going to be fine. They're both content right now. And as far as improving parts, we do want to get this engine improved as much as possible. It's already baseline 27, just like the other engines, so I think we're fine on the performance for now. We will improve it later, but we'll definitely want to get the reliability going on both these engines since they're going to be our keepers for the rest of the season. Alright, anything else? We're okay there. That's fine. We'll just leave the performance kind of gradually ticking on the passive bonus there. And then we can design another part. Alright, so that's the two engines. That's fine. We're going to circle back to the engine later. Before the end of the season for sure. But for right now, let's go ahead and move on to a gearbox. Another very expensive part. Don't want to take the risky one, so we'll just take the 25 to max. It's going to be the same part, but it doesn't give you the static acceleration right off the bat. So this one will be fine. And yeah, we'll go ahead and design this part. $1 million though. Oof. We're still good on the money though. We've got 8 races left. We're spending about 800,000 per, so we got plenty of money to spend on these things. Everything else looks good. HQ, hey, we're almost halfway done with our, actually about a third of the way done with our factory. That's going to be really nice. Everything else is good. Let's go ahead and continue. Alright, so the Beijing race, that's the other league. Fine and dandy, that's not a problem. Apparently they don't get points if they get lower down like we do. So, 0 points there. Again, still very secure on the job. Yeah, could keep continuing. Got another scouting on another driver up here. Oh, we had an interview. Capella could be retiring, I don't know. That's fine. Tondela layout discussions in GMA, accept interview. There's recently been a lot of talk about changing Tondela's layout. Do you think it's a good idea? I'm not really sure, to be honest. It's definitely tricky to see exactly who's going to benefit from this rule change. Exactly. I'd rather wait to see which direction the other teams are leaning before I make up my mind. If I don't see any clear arguments either way, I may just abstain. That's fine. It's probably exactly what we're going to do is abstain. I don't really care about the racetrack changes this early in our career, so we'll probably get our extra voting power just for abstaining on those types of votes. Another scouting report. We'll check those out momentarily. In fact, let's go ahead and look at there. Global Motorsports Association to meet for the first time this season. That's coming up. That'll be our first vote. Nick Chu. What do you look like, dude? Oh, you must have gotten picked up by somebody. Oh, no, you were one of the ones that I had that was... Contract was ending soon. Not great feedback. You're actually... Man, you cost 1.2 to break your contract. That's crazy. Apparently you're dumb. Okay. But overall, you're pretty solid, but I'm not going to be taking you, I don't think, anytime soon. So we'll go ahead and break out of there. You're coming to the end of your queue. You've got a few left. Let's go ahead and add a few more guys in here. Let's go ahead and bump up to the 22 to 28 bracket. Just see if there's anybody here that does not have a team. Apparently nobody does not have a team. Oh, I don't know why it didn't show up. That was weird. Go ahead and scout you. That's fine. You know what, might as well scout some of these other ones. If we can find a good reserve driver, no matter what their age is, I'll be okay with that. So let's go ahead and scout some of these other ones that don't have teams. See if any of them would make good reserve drivers. Better than the guy we have at least now. Yep, there we go. I'm happy with that. Gearbox finish. Perfect. We'll go ahead and fit this part to somebody. We'll go ahead and probably fit it to Faith. Again, she's our slightly better driver right now. Gomez, though, will be getting up there. Faith is just a little bit better up front in this early game. Well, she's doing better. I don't think it's just because of parts either. I think she's just doing a better job. So, gearbox. Give you that one. You're going to stay on the 13, which actually that's not that much of a difference, to be perfectly honest. And then we can go design another gearbox. Again, we are good on the money. Yeah, we're good on the money. So we'll go with +2 max, and then... No, I think this one right here is going to be our better one. +25. We could take the +15 to max, but... No, that's not going to be... It's going to be an 83 overall. So this one right here would be the best... Wait a minute, did I get that wrong? Oh, I didn't see the +20 acceleration down below it. Oh, never mind. That one is better. Yeah, well, that's fine. Comes out a little bit less reliability than that one, but that's okay. And it adds 2 days to the build time, which is unfortunate. But yeah, 83 to max. On the max side of things, that's really good. Go ahead and build that. And done. Still good on the improving. Yeah, we're almost capped on that. We might as well finish it off. It's going to be fine. Having an engine that we can rely on is going to be a good thing. And continue. Public vote. This is going to change between the Tondela Track B and Track A. Apparently, it will not make a difference for us. We're not even in one of these lists, so we're going to abstain. Get a little bit of voting power for the next one. That's fine. Go ahead and skip to the end. Yeah, looks like it's going to happen. That's going to be for next year. That's fine. It's a thing. We'll race on whatever you put in front of us. That's kind of how I see it. Rule was approved. It'll be implemented for the 2017 season. This game does start in 2016, if you can't tell by the date. So, I wonder if you can ever bump that up. That'd be kind of interesting. Scouting. What did we get this time? Who did we just find? All. Wait. Scout. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like we scouted you out. You're not a very good driver at all, so you can just stay right where you're at. None of these guys have great feedback, other than this guy down here. This guy that's just, ugh. Selfish, though. It's tempting them. Tempting to bring him in. Ride handling facility. Yeah, I'm sure you would like a lot of things. Not much we can do about that now. I'm sorry. 2 races in the upper leagues going on at the same time. Very cool. I mean, that could have some impact on us. You know, if drivers come down, or even as race teams swap places. That does happen between seasons. You know, a race team that's doing really good in this league can move up, which is kind of our goal. We want to get to a point where we can move up to one of the higher race leagues with our team. So Yeah, keep going. Another scouting done. Traveling to Milan soon. It's a below average driver. She has the ability to improve to a very strong driver within the championship. Okay, let's check her out. That was Shin. Feedback, yeah, it's not great, but could improve. She's not bad. It's actually not that expensive either. She could improve. You know, she's 18 years old. She's got a lot of potential. Oh, in fact, there you go. Plus 50 potential. Where does potential play into this? I'm actually not sure how potential plays into any of this stuff. Oh, and this is this right here. Oh, okay, that's all of that. Wow, she might actually be a really solid driver to get. That could, like, last for a long time. She could turn out to be a really good driver. That we get cheap now, develop into an amazing driver in the long run. Yeah, I don't know. That's something tempting. She has a permanent trait of being of the Wonder Kid, so that's good, and the permanent trait of the feedback +2, which means her feedback will overtake those other guys pretty quickly. I think we look into going after her potentially very soon. What is her ranking right now? Does it say? Oh, she's just a reserve driver right now. Ew. All the better. Alright, time for the next race. So we placed 8th on the very last race. I don't think we're going to do it again, though. I mean, it would be amazing. But I think we're going to stick with this 16th or above, just to keep this $75,000. Just keep this prices of our races as cheap as possible. Fitting parts, I think we're good. Do we fit this gearbox? I forgot to put it into the reliability. I was still working on the engine. I don't think we do yet. I think it's too weak at the moment. So we'll go that route, and then we'll put it in for the next race. That'll be fine. Gearbox isn't crucial for this race anyway, so it'll be alright. Alright, let's race. I had a little bit of time before the race. I could have bumped up its reliability a little bit. I forgot, but that's okay. Getting those engines up is going to be pretty huge. A lot of straightaways in this one. A lot of huge high speeds on this one, so this is going to be nice. Driver's marketability only increase or decrease through driver traits. Team's marketability increase. So I didn't read the rest of it. That's okay. Pretty much as we do, the team's marketability will go up as we do better and better in each race. Alright, again, we're going to go ahead and go with Mr. Reserve Driver here. Car setup. Kind of the same strategy. I think we've been doing pretty good with it. Yeah, I think it looks good. Tire choice. Wow, it's really cold. Yeah, let's try the softs, I guess. Maybe we get a little bit of bonus with the softs. We're probably at least run them a little bit in the actual race, even if we do switch to mediums at some point. So let's try those just because of how cold it's going to be to keep some heat into them. Handling looks good. Speed balance. Let's go ahead and bump you back up that way. I'll be alright. Let's go ahead and leave you on softs as well. Everything else looks fine. Go ahead and send you out. Go ahead and take the practice. Send out. And send out. Go, go, go. Man, it's not rained on any of our practices on the first two games, or first two races, but it's rained on race day both times. Way too much angle on the wings. Okay, we can fix that. Zoom out pretty far with this. How far can you zoom in? I guess it's about as close as you can zoom in. Gearing is weird. Run longer ratios. Okay, we can fix that as well. I have to get a little bit more feedback from you guys. There we go. Let's go and bring you in and bring you in. Alright, send you out. You're actually already great on the arrow. Very, very good. We'll still tweak it a little bit, see if we can get to that perfect spot. Poor on the other two, however. So let's go ahead and let's just tweak it a little bit in one direction. See if we can get something out of it. As far as handling, I'm expecting you want a lot more speed. So let's go up there and there. That's my assumption based on just the track. Everything else is fine. You can stay on the same tires. Go ahead and send out. And then you, not happy with your arrow, but you're actually happy with speed balance, huh? Alright, so we're going to give you a little bit... I don't know, we'll try this direction with you. And then handling will come down this way, but we'll bump the speed back down. We're not going to make it as much of a jump as we just did. See if we can get towards that perfect, though. And everything else looks good. Go, go, go. Come on. Handling feels better. Good. Arrow is better. Very, very good. Speed is better, so it's going to bring you in. And handling is much better. Let's go ahead and bring you in. See if we can get one more change up before the end of this. Get a little bit more out of you. Ah, we actually got an excellent out of you. Nice. So your downforce hasn't changed, actually. But your speed balance is perfect. So let's go ahead and keep doing the downforce a little bit lower. See if we can go chase that excellent out of there. Speed balance, we're going to try and keep the same. But handling, it went from poor to good. So let's go ahead and keep moving it down. Right about there. I think that'll be fine. I think you're good on the same tires. You can go ahead and send out. Great, great, excellent. Nice. That's going to be huge. 95%. Well, we might still be able to squeeze out something. So it looks like your downforce is going in the right direction. Let's go and give you a little bit more. See if we can chase that. Excellent. We can always change it back later. We're at poor, now we're at great, so bump it down a little bit, but we want to keep the speed close to the same. Alright, let's try that. Not a huge difference, it may not get those excellents, but we can always fall back on this 95% if we screw something up. That's going to be fine. Your tire's a little bit weak, but you're only going to be out for like a lap, so that's fine. You get like the out lap on this, which may get us a little bit more. At least we got level 2 on the soft tires and the race trim, so that's fine. Nice to get you up to the high, but I don't think it'll happen. It might. Handling is better. Very good. Handling is superb. I like to hear that. Man, we almost got up to level 3. Wow. Almost got you up to the very high. Alright, good stuff. I think we got some good practice sessions out of there. th or above. I think that is achievable. Alright. We'll go ahead and take, again, the only things we got. Once we get our mechanic relationship up, we'll get a few more options at some point, but that's alright. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'd like to see that. How's the weather? Still a little cool. I don't see any rain coming yet, so, you know, we'll stay on the softs. I think that'll be fine. 98%. Very, very, very good. Fuel options, we'll stay at the 9 laps. Sounds good. So you're good. You're good, good, and excellent. So we actually liked your... We actually got the excellence out of the handling and the speed balance. But we liked your downforce better down a little bit further. I think that's going to be fine. Let's see if we can tweak the speed balance though, so not lose that. Hopefully this is close to that. So this should get us back to that 95% or around there. Tire choice, we'll keep you on the softs, that's fine. We'll keep you on the 9 laps as well. I guess that's going to be okay. Well, you might actually have to change in sooner. Let's give you 8 laps. 1 lap left, then maybe you can come in a lap earlier than the other guy. Just kind of stagger them a little bit. And I think we're good going out heavy and heavy. Just for the initial start. We're starting pretty close to the front. We're still not ranked super high. Come on, Gomez. Let's go. There you go. Get some distance between you. Alright, we got a little bit of distance. Let's go ahead and drop it back down to high. Don't want to burn through all our fuel too fast. A lot of the other guys are high already as well, so that's fine. Tire pressure's coming up, or tire temperature's coming up. Let's go and drop those down to highs as well. Everybody else around us is still pushing. Wow. I think we're going to be okay. Wow, Anthony dropped down to 15th. Everybody else is kind of on the mediums. We'll go ahead and drop that back down. Preserve some fuel. This pack's still pretty tight except for first and second up here. Wow, tire temperature's getting really hot. Let's go ahead and turn those down. Come on, Anthony, can you do something? Could push a little bit more, but I don't know. Now she's already back to 20th place. Wow. Alright, got a lap and a half. We're going to go push you a little bit, but we are going to go ahead and set you up for your pit. We don't need to change any intermediates or anything. Nope. 15 laps remaining, though. I think we can stay on the softs. Just fine. Fuel options. Let's get you a little bit more than 7. Parts are good. Pit strategy. Looks like it will not make a difference. We'll keep you balanced. As soon as he passes pit, Gomez is going to go ahead and set up for his pit, which he just passed. Let's go ahead and go high. You're going to have plenty of fuel. Let's go ahead and keep you on the softs. You're going to have 13 laps left. Let's go ahead and go... Yeah, let's go at 6.5. That's fine. Parts are looking good. Will not matter. We'll go ahead and keep it unbalanced. See if you can get in front of the guy in front of you, Anthony. Alright, Anthony's moved up to 16th. Just behind Gomez. It's going to drop you back down to medium. That's fine. Tires looking good. It's going to drop you down to neutral. It's going to drop you down to high. And neutral, I guess. Seems like it's going to be a little bit harder for us to get these top 16 spots on this race. Just other cars are so fast that on these straightaways they're able to catch up and pass us. We'll get there. We'll get there. Not in this race, but we'll get there throughout the course of the season for sure. Two drivers are neck and neck. It's going to drop you back down to medium. That's fine. We'll see other people around us are either medium or they're on reserve and stuff, so that'll be alright. We're going to need at least one more pit anyway, so that's going to be okay. Not a huge gap between us and the guys in front of us, so we have a chance to kind of do some passing here. If we can catch them. Probably have to pit one of you guys a little earlier because I don't want you guys being stacked up. In fact, we may pit one of you guys now. Yeah, I think we're going to have to. So go ahead and pit you, Anthony, because you're behind. We'll go ahead and do you. And let the other guy, let Gomez stretch his legs a little bit more for one more lap. Go ahead and keep you on the softs. That's fine. 7 laps left. That's fine. Parts are okay. This will not change at all, so we'll keep you on the balanced. Does mean you can push it a little bit more. Good, good pit. Nice. You do have excess fuel. We'll keep you on high as long as you still say excess fuel. Gomez says low fuel, but he'll be alright. He'll be able to get into pit just fine. We are blue flagged. That does mean that we will have to go one less lap. Excess fuel did go away, so let's drop you back down to medium. Tire temperature's looking good. We'll drop that back down as well. Did I forget to... No, I know I hit your pit. What happened? I know I said pit, so that is... Did I not hit the right button or something? I'm very, very confused. Yeah, I'm confused. Okay, well, no idea what happened. We're out of fuel, so he's going to be dropping out. That is unfortunate. I have no idea what happened with him. Yeah, I have to double check that next time. Make sure I do better. I'm pretty sure I said pit. It's unfortunate, but not the end of the world, I guess. I'll have to rewatch the video. Maybe something happened. I just didn't see it. Back into excess fuel over here. We're going to keep you on medium. And your tire temperature, I'll let it go a little bit higher for now. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I don't know what happened. Alright, we can drop you down a little bit. Alright, come on, guys. Push, push, push. At least Anthony needs to stay up in the top 16. Come on now. Alright, Gomez got back up into 16th, so... he could be even higher up if that hadn't flubbed up on the pitting thing. Alright, looks like you got excess. Go ahead and push it a little bit more. Maybe you can close the gap on that 13th spot. We are blue flagged, so something to keep in mind. Right, one more lap for both of them. Looks like you could push a little bit more, right? This is your last lap? Because you are blue flagged, I think. Unless I misread it, which I did. If I did, then that's even worse. I must have misread it. Nope, there we go. 15th and 16th for Gomez. Well, it was a bit of a disaster. I'll give you that, Gomez. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to rewatch the video, see what... Maybe I just didn't hit accept or something else happened, so... It's okay. We will figure it out. Overall, though, again, above that 16th spot. Anything above 16th, I think, is a win for us this season. So, not as good as our last race, but still above that 16th spot. Both our racers, actually. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Good stuff. Yeah, Gomez only had 2 pits. Very, very weird. Still no illegal parts, so this one's fine. And there we go. So, we did drop down a little bit. It's okay. Oh, that's just compared to the timing. So there we go. Here's the actual final ratings for our drivers. Again, drop down a little bit. It's okay. I mean, not a big deal. We are very solidly in the 9th spot now, though. All these other teams have raised up quite a bit. So 9th is, again, better than we were expecting to do this year. We're expecting 10th. Anything better than 10th is going to be awesome. Just read about how much Pro Racing are paying Andre Gomez. Through my mouth a little. No talent. Wow. Yeah, these guys are just mean over here on these messages. This pseudo Twitter thing is just... They're mean. Morale still went up for everybody. How about your relationship? None of this stuff, unfortunately, went up. Relationship with your drivers or with your mechanics went up a little bit. Why is your stuff not going up at all? I mean, you're only 22. You should be getting some boosts here. Have to look into that. 723,000. That's not bad. We are spending 700,000 per race for next year's car, so that is something we might have to look into. We could increase that a little bit, or we could keep it the same, you know, whatever we want to do. In fact, we could bump it up to 1 million if we wanted to. We're right now in the middle. I think I'm okay with that. Could request additional funds. We're very secure on our job. Lowers the happiness by 50%, but increases our income by 1.5 million. You know, we'll cancel that for now. We'll wait till later in the season. Maybe it'll make a difference. But yeah, on that note, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Race didn't go quite, you know, as well as I would have liked, at least on the Gomez side of things, because I'm not sure what happened to his pitting. But overall, we're still, again, 2 drivers above 16 spots. So not too bad. And we did some more work on a gear assembly, which we didn't take with us on that race. So we'll have it for the next one. But yeah, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me next time. Thank you, and goodbye.